No, yeah, we haven't completely, but we're a lot closer than we were 3 weeks ago.
Coach, with guys like Jake and Mike,
Hmm.
you will redshirt, and also guys that are kind of on the bubble, how much will the new redshirt rule just help to kind of keep those guys stay engaged, knowing that they can get some valuable playing time later in the season?
Yeah, I think what it does is it makes it harder on us, to be honest with you, to try to, because you want them in power hour. Well, power hour, they work out during our meeting time. So that's part of the development. You send them down to the weight room and let Batson, go to work. And then they're on the scout team, again, you gain experience there, but they're not in the game plan. But now you got to figure out, okay, they got to know the game plan. You put them in there. You don't want them to go in there and stink to join up. You want them to be able to go out and execute. And just when they feel like they understand what we're doing on defense, and we come up with an option defense that's completely different than what they've been learning for 3 weeks, and so that it's hard to figure all that out, from our side of it, but it's going to benefit them, greatly, and I do think that from a mental standpoint, I think they'll stay a little bit more engaged than they normally would, and we're trying to do some things, structure practice in a certain way, so that they can continue to work and grow within our schemes, get them reps. Mm-hmm.
Talked about Jake, but Tyler had 6 touchdowns last week for Daniel. How gratifying is that for you to see him?
It's good. I'm happy for their team. I think he'll be the first one to tell you he's benefiting from a new system that they brought from Coach Wofford has brought from Northwestern High School that is very user friendly, and I think that they've got good skill. They're using them and coaching them up the right way. So I think he'll be the first one to tell you that they're playing well as an offense and got good system and good cohesion, chemistry. So I tell him, you're a week away from humility, brother. So if I'm facing a quarterback just scored 6 touchdowns, and again, we're going to devise a game plan that says we're going to cut the head off that snake. You're gonna beat us some other way. So I told him that it's not always going to happen that way. So you better get used to that.
We were wondering if while you were watching that and after the game, if you said to him, I would have come up with this scheme, this scheme, this
No,
scheme, that game.
no, I gotta be careful about that. He expects me to, but every once in a while I gotta give him a little love. So.
They're both pretty versatile guys, but what kind of similarities and differences do you see between Isaiah Simmons and Dorian Day?
Fast, very athletic, love to play, very aggressive. Those are all, I think are all similar traits that they have, and have the chance to be disruptive and hard to block, freaky skill set.
Is there anything that one does that the other?
Well, again, the Dorian you're talking about is the same one I'm talking about, and that's that Dorian that had this incredibly dominant senior year, and so I don't from that standpoint I don't know whether or not that's fair, to Isaiah, but Isaiah just needs to play. He's not polished in any way. He's made marked improvements since since we moved him over there. We are still working him at safety as well. And I do think, he has a chance to be an awfully good player. He's not yet, but what I love about him is he's got great humility, tremendous work ethic. He's eager to learn. He's got a sponge mentality, and again, he's got a great disposition. He likes to have fun out on the field, but still have focus to him. And so he's growing up. And has been, since making the move, and is starting to mature and understand the level of consistency that's really important, and the focus that you got to bring every day to practice. So he's learning those things right now, and that we don't have time. I'll put somebody else out there that I know is going to execute exactly what we want. And you can protect guys too. Not everybody has the same skill set, so you find ways to protect guys if they need it. But I'm excited about Isaiah, and I think that when he figures it all out, he has a chance to be a really, really good player for us.
You mentioned XT, kind of separating himself physically. Where has he impressed you? Where does he have to get better in order to kind of move up and earn more playing time?
Yeah, well, just knowing what to do, playing with with the techniques within the scheme, based on the call, based on the formation. You know, all the pre-snap things, the awareness, you know, again, that comes from seeing it more, playing, but the techniques that, you know, that are involved, you know, if you're supposed to come under the block, you got to come under them every single time. There's like, it's non-negotiable, you know, as opposed to running around them. And I don't care if you're quick enough to do it or not. So just playing, you know, with discipline within the confines of the defense, and then again, just being able to play fast by, you know, getting the call and lining up correctly and putting your eyes in the right place. All the stuff that any player at every position goes through. But you got to play consistent. You got to know what to do, but he's made improvement in those areas, and will you know, I would expect we'll continue to do so. And but where he's got to challenge himself every day, even though you're not taking starter snaps every day, you got to challenge yourself every day to approach it like you're the starter, and like those two guys in front of you are going to get beat or are going to get hurt, and you got to play every snap now, and that takes a certain level of maturity, you know, to do so. So he's been good though. He's had a great attitude and comes ready to work and does have the humility, as opposed to the guy that thinks that, you know, I should be playing and why aren't you playing me, and even though you haven't earned anything yet. And he's been wonderful to coach from that standpoint.
One of the other players said he has the quickest first step he's seen.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you've seen?
I mean, quickest first step that I've seen belongs to Beasley. But you know, Xavier's got a good get off, you know. But you know, I'd rather him just do whatever he's supposed to do, you know, than worry about that get off. But he is disruptive, and he's got, again, a really good skill set and a lot of natural instincts to play the game.
Came on ball and showed a lot of versatility last season, moving around the defensive backfield. Do you see him finding a spot to settle down in this year, or will you continue?
Well, we did. I mean, he's our starting strong safety, and he does have the capability, and we did work him, you know, at both corner and at nickelback during the course of spring and summer. But he's our starter there at strong safety.
Health-wise, everybody got through pretty good. Do you expect everybody to be okay for this weekend?
I believe so. Yeah. Yeah. Mark's back, and Register's back. Jurgen's not playing, so